Daniel Lee. All right. We are going to be doing language together. We're going to practice some things together, and then there's an activity on quizzes for you to do. Vic, you have a question?
Are we going to use
I can't hear you.
book or spelling book?
Not today. Nope. Well, you might use your spelling words for your activity on quizzes. You can have your words there with you. That's okay.
Okay.
But you don't have to do anything in your book. But if you want it so you can look at your words, you can do that. Okay. Remember that in grammar this week, we are talking about what? Can anybody remember? What are we learning about? We were learning about verbs, but now we're learning about something else. Vic?
About how trees and things about trees work in the forest.
That's about spelling. But what are we learning in grammar? Marcos?
Verbs like person, place, or thing, or idea.
Good. Verbs. Person, place, thing, or ideas. Good. Awesome. I'm glad that you remember. We're going to look at some things about verbs together, and then you have an activity today on quizzes. And the activity on quizzes should be fun. I made it just for our class. Okay, sometimes we use activities on quizzes that other teachers have made or other people who have made to help reinforce an idea. But the one that's there today, I made especially for you. So it combines things from your spelling and things from nouns, and it makes them go together, and you get to draw some pictures, and there's all sorts of fun activities in there. Okay, so first we're going to learn a little bit more about a noun and what it is, and then we will talk about your quizzes activity. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. You don't need anything except to pay attention. Okay, this is all about nouns, and I need your help to fill out this chart. Okay, we're going to work on this together. You don't have to fill it out. We're going to just do it together here on the screen. Okay, so Marcos, you already told us what is a noun.
A person, place, or thing, or idea.
A person, a place, or a thing. Okay, in this case, the thing is a sign and an idea. Now, this chart doesn't have idea on there, but you are correct. A person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Common nouns are nouns that name any person, place, or thing. Okay, a common noun names any person, place, or thing. So someone give me an example of a common noun that names a person. Vic?
Someone.
Good, someone. All right, what's another common noun that names a place? Amelia?
Like maybe I'm going to Canada.
Canada is going to be a proper noun because it names a specific one. Can you think of just a general place?
I know.
I can't remember. Like Alberta?
Nope, that's still a proper noun. Santiago?
A school?
School. Good. Okay, it's a place, but not a specific place. Okay, it doesn't have a name. All right, Genesis.
Or a building.
Can you tell me a common noun that names a thing? Oh, your thing is not working.
Now?
A map. Good. A map is a thing. Good. All right. Emmanuel. Emmanuel, a common noun that names a person.
He,
What?
he,
Sheep?
he like, no, he.
Oh, he. That's actually what's called a that's something else. When we say he or she, that's gonna be a pronoun. And actually someone is a pronoun too. So let's try again with the people. What's another common noun person? Maybe it helps to think of like a title, like a job title. Anybody have an idea? Isaki?
Are we writing that?
No, you're not writing it.
Restaurant. Restaurant.
No, we're talking about a person. A restaurant would
Oh.
be a place, so that works for a place.
Person.
What's a person, place, or thing? I mean, a person. Lucas?
Old man. Michael Jackson.
No, that's a proper noun. That names a
Oh.
specific person. We're trying to think of a common noun.
I know, miss. Say no one.
Samuel?
Old man.
Old man. Good. Okay, the old
Miss,
man.
I know one.
Okay, Isaki, raise your hand, please. Isaki?
Kid or child.
Kid. Good. Or child. Good. All right, and one more thing that's a common noun.
Me.
I see some hands up here. Let me see. Deborah.
Book.
Book. Good. A book is a common noun, okay? It is a thing. Now we're gonna try some proper nouns. A proper noun names a specific person, place, or thing. That means it has a name. Okay, so a proper noun names something that has a specific name. Vicky, can you tell me an example of a proper noun that's a person?
Miss Garcia.
Good, Mrs. Garcia. Okay, all right, Santiago, can you name a place that's a specific, a proper noun?
Oh, I wanted to name a specific person.
Okay, a specific person.
What? Oh, okay. Toby Maguire.
Good, Toby McGuire. Now, what do you notice about proper nouns? That what?
They are they. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, Mateo, what do you see that's true about a proper noun? Adria?
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, Mateo?
Okay. I couldn't hear the question where you were saying, Miss.
What is something that's true that you see about a proper noun?
Could we put Christopher Columbus?
You could put Christopher Columbus, but we already got two people. So now we're looking for a place.
Ah, okay. McDonald's?
McDonald's, good.
Wait, why Vicky?
I wrote Vicky because I was trying to write her name on her screen on accident. I wrote it down here. Good. McDonald's. Emmanuel, what's another proper noun?
Subway.
Subway. Good. All right. What about a thing? What's a proper noun that's a thing? This one's a little bit harder. Victoria,
Pencil, a pencil.
Nope, that would be a common noun. That's a thing. Joel? Marcos?
A Spalding ball, a
Good.
basketball.
Spalding basketball. Because it's a brand, right? We know it's the name
Yeah.
of a specific brand. Marley, what's another thing that's a proper noun?
A Banana Republic shirt.
Okay, a Banana Republic shirt. Good. All right. Now, someone tell me, what do we notice about all of these proper nouns? Emmanuel?
What? What did you say?
What do we notice about all of these proper nouns?
They are like like unique.
Nope. Alba? Alba, what is special about all of these proper nouns? Isaki, what's special about all of these proper nouns?
That they are specific to like a place and have a name.
Nope, that's not it. Joel, what do you notice?
All signify something.
Nope, that's not it. Genesis? We can't hear you. Samuel?
That they are or they're from a like a person or place or a thing, or are there specific stuff like people that are famous, or people
No.
like
That's not it.
okay.
Look at the words. What do you see that's the same in all of the words? Everybody look at the screen. What is the same?
Oh, I know.
Alba?
They are all something.
What?
They are all something that exists and you can
No,
meet.
not that. Marcos?
It's easy. I think they're all nouns.
No. Vic?
They're all in the same order.
No. Joel?
They're all a place and they're all a person, place, or thing.
No, we already know that. We're looking what's special just about proper nouns that's not true about common nouns. Samuel?
There are common, like the common nouns, they aren't like they don't have like specific stuff. The proper nouns have like specific places.
Yeah, but that's what's the difference. I'm looking for what all proper nouns have
Oh,
that's
I
the
know.
same. Lucas, your turn.
Something almost like Samula. It describes something and it's
not that.
like an
Sebastian?
that some of them are used commonly and
No,
some of them are not
that's
used that
not
commonly.
it. Guys, look at the words. Joel.
They all start with a capital.
Yay, Joel. Good job. All proper nouns have to be capitalized because they're a real name, a specific name. Okay, common nouns do not get capitalized. But if they're a proper noun, they name a specific person, place, or thing, then they have to have capital letters. All right, good job, Joel. Okay, now today on your activity in quizzes, some of them are going to ask you to name a proper noun, to choose is it a proper noun or a common noun. Okay, a proper noun is a noun that names a specific thing, person, or place. A common noun is a noun that is any not specific person, place, thing, or idea. Marcos.
Will the test have like if it's a specific one, will it be like capital and not a specific one? Will it have a lowercase?
I don't remember. I think so. Vicky.
I wanted to answer the other one.
Okay. All right.
The
now,
one that what was the difference?
okay, I'm going to show you what your activity looks like today on quizzes so that you understand how to do it because it's a little bit different. Okay, so when you go to quizzes today, hold on, my screen is in the way, I can't get there. When you go to quizzes today, you're gonna choose to play the game, okay? And it's gonna look like this. Which of these spelling words is spelt incorrectly? And then you would pick the one that is spelt incorrectly.
It's
Okay.
line.
What do you think? Which one is wrong?
Citizen.
Good. Citizen.
Yeah, citizen. And it's an I.
Okay, you can win extra points by how quickly
Does the story have to be true?
draw a forest that is dense. So you're going to use these tools on the side and you're going to draw what you think a dense forest might look like.
Miss, but I'm on a phone.
Well, then you might have to wait and do it later, Marcos. Okay, I don't know. But you need to do your best to draw a dense forest. Okay, so I'm not going to do it for you because I don't want to show you what the answer would be, but you can draw a dense forest and then you push submit. Which type of verb is citizen? You're going to pick common noun, or sorry, it should say which type of noun. I'm sorry. So just know that it means noun. Which type of noun is citizen? Common noun or proper noun?
Common.
Common.
Okay.
We start.
Jill, proper noun or common noun?
Proper.
Noun.
Proper. Material.
Okay, on this one, you get to draw your favorite Marvel. Everybody's microphones off, please. Okay, this one you're gonna draw your favorite Marvel character who is saving a human from an evil bunny who wants to hide behind some shrubs. Okay, so you're gonna draw me a picture of it. You need to show me all of these capitalized words because they're part of your spelling. Okay, so on this one, you're gonna draw me a picture of those things. I'm just gonna draw a smiley face so we can move on. Marley, you have a question?
What if you don't have a favorite Marvel character?
Just
Because you don't know what Marvel is.
any kind of superhero. All right. School.
Can
you're
it
gonna
be of
pick.
DC?
School you're gonna pick. Yeah, it can be.
Common, common.
Common. Proper.
Proper.
Okay.
Boy. Common. Common.
Yeah.
Common, common.
Yes.
Woo.
Proper. Common. Common. Common.
I
Common.
heard proper
Common.
first.
We only need,
Common.
Oh
we
no.
only need 8 more.
Yeah, I know it. No.
Yay.
Common. Common. Common.
Common.
Common.
Common.
What?
What?
Proper. 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 Proper.
Proper, proper.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my.
Common.
Common. Common. Common.
Common, common. It can be any home.
See some street
Proper.
school.
Proper. 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 Proper.
Proper.
Proper.
This daily five is gonna start in a minute.
Yes. Common.
Common.
Common. Common. Common. Common. Common.
Common. Common.
Proper.
Okay.
Tell me,
This one,
George.
listen, you need to look at this picture and then you're gonna tell me a short story using 5 of your spelling words. Okay, so there you could use something like marvel, you could use something like evil because there's an evil bunny there, you could use shrubs, you could use dense forest, you could use citizen,
Woodlands.
woodlands, there's lots of words you could use, there's climate. So you're gonna tell me a short story using 5 spelling words.
Like we have to write a spelling word, something else.
You have to write a story.
Like there's a human trying to get the eel bunny.
Yep, but you need to use 5 of your spelling words in your short story. Okay, so you're gonna type your short story
Why you put only high?
because I don't want to do it for you. I'm just showing you.
Oh, okay.
Happy City Zoo.
Proper.
Proper. Miss, can we start?
Just a minute. Okay, you're gonna go ahead. This one you need to write. So you're gonna put the name of the spelling word.
Write the spelling word that is the same name of
Raisin.
of three. Raisin.
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 Oh, come on. No, you're
Which
yours.
of your spelling word means thick? Thicket. Thicket.
Dense.
No, it means dense. Dense.
Bruh.
A thicket.
I don't know.
Dense.
Okay, this one you're gonna draw a forest that is sparse. Okay,
Like how?
well, you need to figure out what sparse means.
I don't know what sparse means.
Well, you better
Yeah.
figure it out.
We're gonna start in the book. Spelling book.
Okay. Oh, we get one more try.
Yay.
Who's high? Great.
No, it was
No, it's raisin. Raisin.
Can I do the quiz here?
Okay,
You?
listen. No, I'm sorry, Genesis. You're gonna have to figure it out. Okay, listen carefully. All right, so you're gonna do that today for part of daily 5. Okay, so for part of daily 5, you're gonna have time to go to quizzes and do that. But before I give you time to get off and do that, I need you to pay attention. Okay, don't be doing quizzes right now because then you're not gonna be paying attention to what you need for daily 5. Okay, so for daily 5 today, we have just a short little lesson about reading. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen with you again. You're gonna write something, but not a whole lot, so be prepared for some writing. Today in reading, we're gonna talk about connections and connections that we make to what we're reading. Marcos, do you have a question?
No. You can answer later.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm trying to move this up. Okay, there are three different, Matthias, do you have a question?
Are we gonna write that?
No, not this. I'll tell you what to write. Okay, there's three different connections that we can make when we're reading a book. Okay, one of them is called text to self. That means that it reminds me of something that happened in my life. So let's say I'm reading a book, like the books we read, Andrew Clement's book, and I'm reading about the fifth graders who are trying to turn their classroom into an island, right? Well, that never happened to me, but I do remember when I was in fifth grade and our teacher pulled a prank on my class. Okay, so that part of the book reminds me of a different prank that happened when I was in fifth grade, but my teacher pulled. So that's my text to self connection. I read a book and I was reminded of some part of my life. Okay, I made a quick connection. A text to text connection is when you're reading your book and it reminds you of something different that you have already read or watched. Not like if you watch the movie of the book. Like let's say you read Harry Potter and then you watched Harry Potter. That's not what it's talking about, okay? Because that's the same. But what they're talking about is if I read a book like True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle, but it reminds me of a film that I watched, like Pirates of the Caribbean, because they both took place on ships. And one part of True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle, she's going to climb up the pole to get to the top of, or climb up the mast to get to the top of the sails. And in Pirates of the Caribbean, he gets up on top of the sails and then swings around on the ropes and everything. Okay, so that is a text to text connection. When the text reminds you of something that you've read or you've watched. Some of you made a text to text connection the other day when you were reading Pedro's journal, and you were reminded of True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle because both of them take place on a ship. Okay, that's a text to text connection. A text to world connection is when you're reading a book. Samuel, I don't know what you're doing on the screen, but please stop. On the text to world connection, it's when you read a book and it reminds you of something that happened in our world. Okay, so maybe you're reading the story about Corrie ten Boom and it reminds you of World War II. Okay, it's reminding you of what actually happened in the world. Or maybe you're reading.
No.
Sebastian, please turn your microphone off. Thank you. All right, so it's reminding you of something that has happened in the world. Maybe you're reminded about the Paro. I know we were reading in Corrie ten Boom a couple years ago, and even though we weren't experiencing exactly the same as Corrie ten Boom, we all were experiencing the idea of having to stay inside our house and follow new rules and the world around us changing. So we were able to make a text to self connection and a text to world connection. Jihoon, you have a question?
What book we do text to self and text to text and text to the world?
You're gonna do right now. This is your turn. So for the first part of daily 5, you can do. You're gonna. Jihoon, can you turn your microphone off, please? For daily 5, you have 2 tasks today. One is this task that we're going to talk about right now, and the other is your language quizzes that we already talked about. So you have 2 things to do during daily 5 today, and you need to finish your book if you haven't finished your book, because you need to finish it by Monday.
I did not.
Okay, hands down, mouse quiet. So for this task, you're going to think about your historical fiction book. Alba, can you turn off your microphone? You're going to think about your historical fiction book that you are reading, or that Sebastian, you need to leave your microphone off. Sebastian. Okay. You're going to think about the historical fiction book that you are reading or that you've already finished. Okay, so either Pedro's Journal, Lily's Crossing, Bud Not Buddy, or George Washington Socks, whichever book you were reading, you're going to think about that book. And then you're going to work to make a connection with that book. You need to pick either this. Does the book remind you of a different book or movie you've seen? That is a text-to-text connection, and you're going to write about that. Or you can pick that. Does this book remind you of something in your life? That is a text-to-self connection, and you can write about that. Once you've figured out if you're going to write a text-to-text connection or a text-to-self connection, then you're going to write me 5-sentence paragraph about the connection. You're going to state what connection you're making. So you're going to say, I see a text-to-text connection, or I see a text-to-self connection. Vic, can you put your hand down for a second so I can read the screen, and then I'll get to you in a moment. Thank you. Then you're going to state what the connection is and show me with your words how it connects, using examples from the book or from your life or from the other book that it connects to or other film that it connects to. Okay, so you're going to choose. You're going to either write a text-to-text connection or a text-to-self. You only have to pick one, and you're going to write 5 sentences. All right. Vic, you had a question?
So what did you mean when you said we can write a story about that? After we do that, we're gonna write the story about that, or what?
No, we're not writing a story today. Today we're working on reading, but you're gonna write about your reading. Okay, so we're not doing work on writing today. Today we're working on reading. Rafa, you have a question?
Yes, Miss. If we do that, we need to write about the book or about the connection.
You're gonna, well, about both of those things, because you're gonna make a connection between the book and yourself, or the book and something you've read or seen.
Okay.
Okay, Jihoon, you have a question?
If we choose text to text, it can be any book that we read.
You can any book that you can connect your historical book to. Okay, so any book that you've already read or that a teacher's read to you that reminds you of the book that you're reading right now, yep, you can choose it. Marcos?
So we have to read right now the book.
No, you need to make a connection with the book.
Oh, and Miss, for the test, I mean for the activity and for language, I don't know how to do it because I'm on the phone.
Okay, well, I don't know, try your best, okay? See if you can do it. It should let you do it the same. You might just have to use your finger to draw. Alba?
So you just read the book and think about it, or you write it?
You need to write, okay? You can pick a part of the book that you've already read, and you're gonna find a connection.
Okay.
Okay, Emmanuel?
So do we have to read the book and do what? I couldn't hear the last part.
You need to think about the book that you've already been reading, And you need to make
Yeah.
a connection, either a text-to-text connection or a text-to-self connection, and write 5 sentences explaining the connection.
Okay, okay.
Okay?
And can we leave to it or do you have to stay?
You guys can go if you know what you need to do. You need to do your language quizzes, and you need to write 5 sentences. You can go.
I already finished the
You guys
quiz.
are gonna have. You guys are gonna have library today and computer tomorrow. Okay, they had to switch it. So the library is at 1 o'clock. Adrielle, you have a question?
After,
Can we only do one?
Yeah, you only do 1.
Okay.
Okay, Matthias?
after library, what do we have?
After library, you're gonna have science.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Marcos?
A text is like a movie or a book.
Yes. Vic?
Hey, Miss, how can we start like the sentence?
Like I made a connection with my book. Something like that.
Miss,
Yes.
the one that was based on real life, what was it?
Text to self.
Okay, thank you.
Alba,
When do we have to come up?
you need to come back at 1 o'clock for library and then 1:30 for science.
Bye.
Bye. Rafa,
Bye.
another question?
No, I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Sebastian?
And count. And where you said we could write the text to text, can we write digital?
Yeah. Like you
Okay.
mean type it?
Yeah.
That's fine. Genesis?
Mrs. Garcia, I don't know what to the text to self do or text to text.
You get to choose.
Yeah, but I don't know how can I do it. I don't know what can I connect.
Well, you have to think of does the book connect to yourself, or how does it connect to something else that you've read or watched?
Miss, bye.
Bye.
Miss, I couldn't say my question because Vicky just. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Then, so we do the quiz and then we do the text to text connection.
Correct.
I mean, you read the book and then write it.
You
5
don't
seconds.
have to read anymore today. I mean, you can read, but you can do it from a part you've already read.
Okay. And then you write how many sentences? 5?
5 sentences.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Mateo, did you have a question?
Yeah, Miss. What else? I forgot.
Okay. Amelia, did you have a
Bye.
question? Bye, Mateo. Amelia, Santiago, did you have
No,
a
I
question?
just forgot to leave.
Okay.